So, in this video, we're gonna be continuing with the interesting fact series. But before we get started, as usual, if you want to help me, I would really appreciate it if you can hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you are new and want to see more content like this. Thank you very much. Alright, now let's get right into it. The first fact we have here is Texas was once its own country. From 1836 to 1845, Texas ruled itself as an independent country. Interesting, I never knew that. Dr. Pepper was invented in Texas in 1885. Created by Charles Alderton in, what is this, Waco? Is there some town in Texas? Sorry if I mispronounced that, my bad. Let me just look it up. Yeah, it's a city in Texas. But how do you pronounce it? Is it Waco? Waco. My bad. Dr. Pepper was first nationally marketed in 1904 and is now sold all over the world. Well, that's not true. It's not sold here. I would absolutely love to get me some Dr. Pepper. I've heard it is so good, especially Diet Dr. Pepper. But unfortunately, it's not available here. We only have Coca-Cola, Pepsi, in terms of Coke. And some other Coke brands that, are not very good. Like, the main ones are Coca-Cola and Pepsi, of course. There's many other Coke brands, but yeah, they're kind of irrelevant. But yeah, we do not have Dr. Pepper, unfortunately. The recipe is a secret and is kept in 2 halves in safety deposit boxes located in 2 different Dallas banks. Whoa. Oh my god. It must taste so good. The first margarita machine was invented in Dallas. Mariano Martinez, who drew inspiration from the Slurpee machines at 7-Eleven, adapted a soft serve ice cream machine to make frozen margaritas and called it the world's first frozen margarita machine. It is now on display at the Smithsonian's National Museum of American History. Interesting indeed. Bugs Bunny's catchphrase, "What's up, Doc?" originated in Dallas. Looney Tunes animator Tex Avery, who attended North Dallas High School, introduced the phrase. He later said that he did not think much of it because it was a common phrase used where he grew up. The Six Flags over the Texas theme park is named for the 6 countries that have ruled over Texas. These 6 countries are Spain, France, Mexico, the Republic of Texas, the United States, and the Confederate States of America. The 6 flags can be found on the reverse of the seal of Texas. Okay. Texas uses its own power grid, separate from the rest of the United States. By the way, if you're from Texas, is it true that, the saying that goes, everything is big in Texas? Is it true? There are 3 power grids in the US, one for states east of the Rocky Mountains, one for states between the Pacific and the Rocky Mountains, and one for Texas. The Texas power grid was established during World War II to make sure all of the Texas factories producing critical war supplies were self-sustainable. Okay. Alright. The Texas flag's designer is unknown. An early image of the Lone Star flag was drawn by Dr. Charles B. Stewart. Hopefully I pronounced that name right. I'm really bad with names, man. But no one knows who is responsible for actually designing it. Stewart's drawing was used when the flag was being enacted by legislation, but the origin of the design still remains a mystery. The colors used on the Texas flag are the same exact ones as those used in the United States flag. The red, white, and blue colors used on the flag are required to be an exact match to those on the national flag. Each color has its own meaning. For example, red for bravery, white for purity, and blue for loyalty. Okay, very interesting. I'm not sure why, but I'm really enjoying today's episode specifically. Maybe because I'm a big fan of Texas. I love country music, I love that state. So, and also these facts are very interesting. Sometimes the facts are just like when in other videos about other topics, some of the facts are just, I don't know, you read them and you're like, yeah, I can go without knowing this fact. They're not that interesting. But on the other hand, today's episode, this is really interesting. I'm very much enjoying it. The deadliest natural disaster in United States history occurred in Texas. The Great Galveston Hurricane of 1900s took between 6,000 and 12,000 lives, with a storm surge of between 8 and 15 feet, which is between 2.4 and 4.5 meters for my European friends, and anyone, US history was Hurricane Katrina, which claimed 1,200 lives. Man, rest in peace. Those natural disasters are they're just a disaster. They're just horrible, man. Rest in peace. The largest known bat colony in North America is located in Texas. Located in Bracken Cave. The largest known North American bat colony has over 20 million bats, which is more than the entire human population of Mexico City. The largest known urban bat colony is also located in Texas, over Lady Bird Lake in Austin. Wow. The fastest road in the United States is located in Austin as well. In a rural stretch located between Austin and San Antonio, the speed limit of a 40-mile, which is around 64 meter. Hold on. A mile is not what? 40-mile is 64 meter. Wait a second. Do they mean 64 kilometer? 1 second, hold on. Miles to 40 miles. Yeah, kilometers, not meters. I was like, what? The speed limit of a 40-mile, which is around 64 kilometer stretch of a tall road, is 85 miles per hour, which is around 137 kilometer per hour. That's really, really fast, man. Texas also has the fastest average legal speed at 78.3 miles per hour, which is around 126 kilometers per hour. Whoa, that's very interesting, man. I don't know what's the max legal speed here. I don't drive. I believe it's 120 kilometers, I don't know, per hour. Maybe, I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't drive, so I don't know. The Texas State Capitol building is the largest state capitol in the nation. In terms of gross square footage, the Texas Capitol is only smaller in size to the US Capitol building. Sorry. Additionally, the Texas Capitol Dome actually sits 7 feet, which is 2.13 meters higher than the US Capitol. Okay. Texas is larger than any country in Europe. Wow, any country in Europe. If Texas were its own country, it would be the 40th largest in land area. Wow, that is truly incredible. Texas is second only to Alaska's landmass. It's insane. That's really insane, man. It is true, everything is big in Texas, boy. Let's keep going. King Ranch, located in Kingsville, is larger than the state of Rhode Island. ranch is home to over 200 quarter horses and over 35,000 heads of cattle. The ranch reaches into 6 different counties and was designed as a national historic landmark in 1961. Texas has 3 of the top 10 most populous cities in the US. These cities are Houston, Dallas, and San Antonio. The total population of the Texas Triangle mega region as of the 2010 census was 17,745,584. Okay, hold on. We have a name here that I need to know how to pronounce. It's a city in Texas. I don't want to mess it up. Amarillo, okay. Amarillo. Next fact, Amarillo is considered the helium capital of the world. Home to America's National Helium Reserve, Amarillo contains about 90% of the world's recoverable helium supply. Scientists initially believed that helium did not exist on Earth due to several failed experiments to replicate the gas. Okay. A time capsule in Texas contains a passbook to a bank account expected to be worth $1 quadrillion by the time it opens in 2968. Whoa. That's insane. The helium Centennial Time Columns Monument was built in 1968 in honor of the 100th anniversary of the discovery of helium. One of the time capsules sealed on the monument is set to open 1,000 years from that date and has a passbook to a bank account with $10 billion. Wow, that's insane. Alright, next fact. Everyone in the town of Dish, Texas, received free basic television and DVRs for 10 years from Dish Network in exchange for renaming their town to Dish from Clark. That's pretty cool, I guess. Located in Denton County, Dish was established in June 2000 after a commercial agreement to change its name in November 2005. Dish is home to just 200 residents and 60 gas wells. Interesting indeed, interesting. Oh my god, my teeth are... Sorry. My teeth just suddenly turned so sensitive, especially to cold stuff. I don't know what's going on. I used to, consume whatever with no problem. But just yesterday, my teeth, I just woke up and my teeth are just super sensitive. Kinda hurts, to be honest. I can barely drink water now. Just completely out of the blue. website. Let's see if we can find another website. Let me see. Let me. Let me see. It's currently 2 a.m. Okay. Gone to Texas has been used since the 19th century. In the 1800s, Gone to Texas, or even a shortened version of GTT, was adopted by people leaving a brief note for their loved ones before skipping town to head to Texas. The mic is making those weird sounds. It's really annoying, man. This mic is so unpredictable. It served me well, to be honest, but I don't know, the Blue Yeti sometimes keeps dripping on me. Alright, let me read this again. Sorry guys, my teeth really hurt. In the 1800s, Gone to Texas, or even a shortened version of GTT, which means Gone to Texas, was adopted by people leaving a brief note for their loved ones before skipping town to head to Texas. Often, though not always, because they were on the run from the law. Vietnamese is the third most spoken language in Texas. English and Spanish, of course, are the two most spoken in Texas, and the Vietnamese is third. And there is a dialect of German in the Lone Star State that is specific to Texas. Texas has an enormous amount of German heritage dating to the 19th century, including plenty of German town names that dot the map, like Fredericksburg and Luckenbach, for example. One of the results of this heritage is Texas German, a specific dialect of German spoken by the descendants of German immigrants who settled in Texas. Houston is one of the most diverse cities in the United States. By some metrics, the fourth largest city in the US is considered to be the most diverse city, even beating out New York City. Alright guys, that was it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you. As usual, I would appreciate it if you can hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and join the Discord server. The link will be in the description if you want. There's a very friendly community there. But yeah, thank you so much guys. God bless you and have a lovely night. Bye bye.